Disarming is probably the most OP move in Saber Showdown, but it's massively overlooked and I think it's because people just don't know how to do it. So today's video I will be showing you how to do it so you can become a literal god in Saber Showdown. Alright, so first thing I want you to do is jump into the training server. You go through the portal in the main lobby, you know how to get there, and you'll see this board. So to begin with, you're going to want to select Saber and form 1. You can change all of this once you've mastered the basics, but to begin with you want to start nice and basic. Then obviously click attack and update, and now you want to go to the overhead dude as that's the easiest to start on. So pull out your Saber, and the first thing you're going to need to master is perfect blocking. You might already know how to do it, but in case you don't, hold block as normal, and you see that green area around my crosshair, that is the direction you are looking. So to perfect block you need to look in the direction that the swing is coming from. So in the case of the overhead, that's up, so you'd want the green marker to be top of the middle. So then you can see I am losing 0 stamina, and this is a really OP move just like if you're not trying to disarm, because if you can do this for most of their attacks you'll absolutely destroy in the duel. So just if I'm looking this way, I take stamina losses, but if I'm looking up, 0. Alright, so once you've mastered that, the next thing you are going to want to do is learn how to manual block. Now manual blocking is this. You all know this, but I doubt that many of you use it, because it is quite a complicated skill to master. So now the next thing you want to do is go up, perfect blocking as you have been, but now you want to incorporate two things together. As soon as their Saber is about to hit yours, you want to manual block and move forwards. Now obviously moving forwards is just an example for overhead. For all the other ones, you move in the direction that their swing is coming from. And then if you do all of that correctly, you will disarm them as so. Like that. It's quite easy, but you probably won't do it first try, so I urge you to just jump in and give it a go. See, I don't do it every time, but that's how you do it. Once you can do overhead with some sort of consistency, you should move on to the other Sabers. And I would say if you can manage to disarm most of these reasonably consistently, you will be able to disarm most people in the actual game. Because obviously they aren't just doing single overhead swings, they're mixing it up a bit. Don't expect to be disarming every single attack because that's just not feasible. But a lot of new players just come running at you like this and swing overhead, and it is actually really quite easy to disarm them. But now you've seen me do it in a training server, here is a clip of me doing it in a real life duel. It was actually in my previous video, just so you can see what it looks like in the actual game. That is all from me. If this helped you out in any way, shape or form, do let me know in the comments because it means a lot to hear back from you. Subscribe if you want to, don't if you don't, and consider watching this video here as it explains the most important game mechanics that you need to master to take your game to the next level. With that being said, this is DubR signing off. Bon voyage, my old cream crackers.